Alright, here we go. Part 3 of my Let's Play. We're signing off in Raisin Ruins, which is World 2. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, as you first start off here, you'll actually see the first ability here named Whip. This could do a lot of things. You can actually attack from afar. It has really good long range. Well, not very good long range, but you can attack things like that. You can shoot up in the air like that. If you do up down, down up, and then A, or 1 rather, you can do a tornado. Yay! Dash. Well, I'm not going to kill you because you're just sitting there. You're just having fun. You're just having a good time. I'm not going to kill you. Dash. Could do that. And if you can notice here, if that guy was, trying to snap it, you could just, like, tap A, and he can snag the food that way. So it's actually good for snagging a lot of items. In fact, there are a lot of gear pieces that are actually unlocked using this ability. So I'll get into those later. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's grab fire. Why not? Fire! Yay! Fire! Let's get rid of the ability because I hate it. And let's go down here. And here's an instruction of what you could do. Okay, let's take Whip here, okay, which I lost. Go right up next to here. Tap A, bam, you get a 1-up. You could actually go in between the Gordos. If you can't reach the enemy yourself, you grab it with Whip. Let me just grab that ability because, it's the theme. Gotta love that music that's going along. It's like an Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones, Kirby! Yeah! Actually, it's not really Indiana Jones at all. It's more of a cowboy. I mean, this isn't... Well, Indiana Jones has a whip, of course, so I guess it's still like Indiana Jones. Is Indiana Jones more of a cowboy, or... No, it's more of like a treasure hunter guy. I don't know. Also, if they're in walls like this, you can still grab them. Even if they're in walls, they're just that awesome. So that's another thing you do with Whip. There's not really much else you can do with Whip. I mean, Whip, in my opinion, is not one of the better abilities. It's not very powerful. It's mainly just used for unlocking secrets. We're just going to get rid of the ability and grab fire, because you do need fire for this part here. And I'll show you what you need. Let's just continue along here. Use our little dash. I love the fire's dash. It's like my favorite. It's like that favorite dash in the game. Well, there are other good dashes that are better, but this one actually takes you the quickest way. And you don't really have to be very fast, because this little rope here goes by very slow. So just wait for it, and get shot out of the cannon into the air. And you'll see the first gear piece right there, or energy sphere, whatever. Let's grab it. Yay! Pink. Now, I keep on trying myself to actually reach that ledge without having to use the float button. Let's find out if we can do it. Nope, it's impossible. I keep on trying, though, even though I know it's impossible. Hoping that maybe I could prove myself wrong. I don't know, if someone could prove me wrong, but then go ahead. But, I mean, I don't mean using another, but I mean just like using standard, just not, whatever. There's no point to even talk about what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time anyway. Now, go down here, and you don't really need this ability here, but it does kind of help. It does kind of help for going faster, especially for this next part where it might be useful. I'll show you what I mean. Now, we have to actually stay... You'll see boulders behind us falling, so let's get that little switch there. Wait for it to fall. And, oh, I killed this. That guy, why do they just stand there? I mean, they know they're going to die. At least run out of the way. Those guys are actually running towards the boulder. Why would you do that? That's a very stupid idea. I mean, why do they just sit there like a sitting duck? Just sitting there like nothing. I mean, honestly, who does that? Oh, well, no point in really worried about it now. I just like this ability. I really wish, I kind of miss Wheel, but I mean, this kind of replaces Wheel in a sense. It's just not infinite like Wheel would be, but, oh well, what can you do? The one ability I do miss is Mirror. I wish Mirror would come back. But yeah, don't go up there yet. Wait till you get to the end so you can grab that little sphere. Because you cannot go back down once you go up here. So, yeah, I really wish Mirror was in this game. Mirror is by far the coolest ability in the game. It can, like, deflect attacks. Like, Plasma and Spark could actually, absorb attacks. But when it comes to Mirror, it can actually deflect attacks. It was just awesome. I like playing back to the foe and actually use them as weapons. But that's not in this game, unfortunately, so let's not worry about that, of course. And just continue on. We already have 2 of the energy spheres. Where's the last one? We'll get there. Just grab this little invincibility lollipop and run! Run! Kill everything just by running! Because you're awesome. Yay! I get to kill stuff without having to use any powers, except this mud lollipop. That would be some awesome lollipop. You could actually, kill stuff with it. Maybe it's poisonous for everyone else except Kirby. Wouldn't that be interesting? It has, like, instant effect. I don't know. But either way. Oh, this ability is so cute. I love this ability. Look at this. This ability is actually by far one of the worst abilities in the game. Because there's not really much you can do. I mean, the range is very short. I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, the little water spouts, maybe. There's no up A attack, or up 1 attack, rather. There's no, like, down A is just pretty much like, you do this, and that's it. Its main ability, or main focus, that really sets it off for being cute, especially for that fight, You can float. Look how cute Kirby looks. You can't admit that doesn't look cute. I mean, come on, look at that. Look how cute Kirby is. He smiles when he does it. It's just for that alone that I love this ability. I mean, there's no other reason why I would like this ability for power. And I'm gonna beat you with Umbrella. I'll show you one way to actually take out, and like when I was actually doing when I was doing Umbrella, Banana D, or that Parasol Waddle D in Helper to Hero in Superstar Ultra, this is what I was doing. This is what I was spamming all the time. Just dash, dash, dash. Dash, dash, dash. I kept on spamming that move. That's like all you could really do in terms of, you know, completing bosses with it. It's not that good of an ability at all. I hate this ability, but it's just so cute because Kirby's an Umbrella just looks so cute. I don't know. And your Umbrella can deflect most attacks that are above you, but it cannot, you know, block super boulder guys. Come on. I will kill you with Umbrella because I can. I will do it. Come on. Let's do it. And look, it's not even that powerful. Like I have to do this like several times to even do any damage. And you want to grab the hammer here, so grab that. Hammer is a much better ability. I mean, it was kind of nerfed from Superstar Ultra, but it still has a lot of really good potential to it. In fact, it's still one of the best abilities in the game, even though it was nerfed. There's this aerial attack, that's normal FA. Dash has one of the most invincibility frames in the game. You get to swizz by, so many things do so much damage that way. It is by far one of the most powerful abilities. You can charge like that. You can actually do the stomp like that, doesn't really do too much. One that a lot of people abuse for bosses and stuff in the arena mode, down A. It does so much damage and it's like completely invincible. It's just such a, like I said, this ability is really good. Up A, you can charge up your fire, do that. Still, by far, one of the best abilities in the game, without a question, without doubt. The only problem is it does not have long range. There's no long range with this weapon, which is what makes Spark a lot more better than this ability here. So anyway, continue on. I did get the last sphere, right? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't remember what the last sphere was. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually had to break the boxes with the hammer to actually do it. Those metal boxes you can only break with the hammer or rock. You cannot break with any other ability. So don't try to. You need those for that. Yep, got all 3 gears. Yay! I unlocked the Ninja Dojo. Big deal. I'll show that off maybe sometime. Oh yeah, I forgot about the hammer throw, which I What? Oh, right. When you actually release the ability, you actually throw the hammer. That's right. I always forget that. That is like one of the only abilities that actually does that. Well, that's not true. I mean, Umbrella you actually just like throw away with an Umbrella. Best ability in the game ever. Sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that awesome ability. Look at the power. That's all you do. That's all that ability does, and it doesn't even last. Now, at least in Squeak Squad, if you got the ability scroll, you could actually heal yourself with it. But in this game, it's just completely useless in every way possible. Now, this ability here, water, is so fun to use. Look at that. You can surf. You can surf. Wait, I messed up there. And if you surf, press 1, you can do a tidal wave, which kills off anything in your path. Why am I doing so bad with this ability? You usually rock with this ability. Come on. Go in here. And there's not really much in here except food, which I do need. So, yeah. Now, there is something that you could do with water, which I'll show later when you actually get to that area, which is later on this level. I have to show this off, because not many people actually know this. A few people have noticed it, but it's not really one that you have to totally take notice of unless you actually know about it. In the meantime, let's just grab rock. And slide down. Another time we're going to show this ability here. This is the first time. This ability here actually has a few new moves from the previous games, which is actually kind of neat. First off, I want to show off is the slide. Now, the slide was in many other Kirby games too, but this one's different. It actually has a larger distance. Like, depending how fast you're going with the dash, it depends how far you can actually go with the dash. Another one, up B, gives you like a fist. It's not a very powerful move. I've actually tested it. It does like maybe less damage than I don't know. I wish I could explain. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a gold statue. Yes, very rarely if you actually turn into gold, if you turn into rock, you'll get one of the trophies or something that's gold. There are 4 of them in the game. That's the first one I've ever seen in all the time I played this game. Now, the gear here, drop there, and then run. No, don't run. Come on, come on. Way too close. You don't want to run towards the ability and jump because this will block you off. It's faster than you could run, so you actually want to float yourself above there. Anyway, let's just continue on and go down here. You actually whiz by Gordos too. You are literally invincible with this ability. Come on, can I show off water yet? No, I can't show off water yet. Okay. Okay, of course not. I don't have water power. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, just grab. You don't have to grab these, but I'm just gonna grab them because I like life. I want as many lives as I can. Though they're gonna reset once I reset the game anyway, but no big deal. Okay, grab water here. No, I don't want to be rock. Water. So let's go in here. Okay. If you actually stand over here and then launch your water, it hits that bomb. So it's a good long range attack, and you grab a one up that way. You don't really have to do that to grab that one up, but it's a lot easier than trying to do it the alternative. Okay, now let's look underwater here. If you're underwater with water, look, your actual bubbles go a lot further and have a lot wider range. So it actually does have a use outside in water too. There are some abilities you can actually that hold, like hammer and sword, you can actually use underwater. This you can use underwater too, it just doesn't look like you can. Either way, you want to go in here. You want to hit this block here to open this path. If you hit the other bomb, you will cause that Gordo and those two fish to come out, and you don't want that to happen, because if you do, well, I mean, it's not really much of a problem. It's just kind of hard to avoid and not really worth even risking yourself that way when you don't have to. So, no, I lost my water. No. Oh, well, no big deal. And let's go ahead and continue on here. Blah, yay. Grab on the star, and let's float away to our next area. I love Kirby on the Warp Star. And in the canceled GameCube game, Warp Star, the point of the story was actually going to be that King DDD actually stole all the Warp Stars, so there would have been absolutely no Warp Stars in the game if the canceled GameCube game did not actually, you know, come to existence, which it didn't. In fact, it was actually one of many different attempts. Now you'll see here, stars. Enemies that have stars around them that you can't destroy otherwise. I wonder what's going on here. This doesn't seem suspicious in the slightest at all. Wait for him to stop breathing fire. Go up here. And you'll see a Super Waddle Doo. A Super Waddle Doo. And you will get the first instance of the Beam Super ability, the Flare Beam. Let's go ahead and use that. And Kirby's going to go ahead and wind up with his wand. He's getting ready to wind up. And you can actually direct this way. This ability is very similar to the Volt Tackle from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Very similar. Darn it, did I really mess that up? I guess I did. Awesome. Well, that's the first time I ever actually did not hit all of them at once, but oh well, not a big deal. Over here, you don't have to go over here, but I want to store my health, so get that, destroy that block, there's a Maximum Tomato in there, destroy all the bombs in here. And you can get the Maximum Tomato, so I got restore my health full. Continue on. And you'll see more of these little things that are on fire, so let's get in and kill all of them. Yay! Destruction! Massive destruction! And there's the portal. Not a very hard one to find. In fact, none of these super ability things, portals, are kind of hard to find because it's actually very easy to grab them, except for one. There's only one that gave me issues, and I'll show that later. That is so cute how Kirby's like getting a little inner tube. I don't even know how you really pronounce it. I think it's inner tube. Either way, he can float. This is the fastest way of getting by this, is to actually float at the top this way. Without dealing with underwater physics or anything like that, you can just float, and grab this super block, shoot it towards you to actually break those barriers in the way, otherwise you cannot go further without, you know, risking your life. Drop down. Yay! Stars! Super ability, super stock. Kill everything with a giant star. Giant star. It's like a giant shuriken almost, except actually in the shape of a star. Not a four-sided star. Alright, so there's that. And let's grab some food to restore our health. And this is not like the normal Sphere Doomers you've seen. This is a different Sphere Doomer. This is the first instance we have of a Fire Sphere Doomer. So this one in the extra mode actually has a bit of differences, which I'm going to show off. First of all, he drops these, which if you don't grab them, set on fire. That's not different, but he actually does that twice. Okay, not a big deal, not too much different there. And this time he could, like when he dashed before in the regular mode, he only dashed once. In this mode, he dashes twice. He actually changes his direction midway through. So be careful with that, because you could I actually fell for that once. not even knowing that. And of course he does have the obvious black holes that we've seen before. Nothing really to worry about. But I mean, this guy's still not too difficult from the other ones. I say when we see more Sphere Doomers, those are a lot more annoying, the latter ones. But now when he tries to suck you in while he's trying to like do that at the same time, he's still not all that difficult. But all right, your time is done. Goodbye. Yay, we killed him. Energy spheres complete. Dink. All right, let's continue on here. Grab our maximum tomato. Grab the maximum tomato and go in the void. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that is the end of that stage, and we already halfway done through this level. And let's do the mini game. Come on, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Aw, that wasn't even close to 1. Sad face. I still get 15, so I guess that's good. And we will be doing stage 3 and 4 next time, so I will see you guys then. Oh yeah, this is the first instance of a copy ability room. If you want any copy abilities taken to another level, you could do that by going in there. You don't really need to do that, and I prefer not to because I like using the actual powers in the actual time, but yeah. So, next time on Let's Play Kirby's Return to Dreamland, we'll actually go into Stage 3, then Stage 4, and then take on the boss, hopefully, if I have time. Anyway, see you guys then.